Hi, welcome to Indigo Wings Intuitive. I'm Tina, and today I am going to talk about psychic development. And so I wanted to go on from my last video, which you might find on the channel, which was animals. And in that I talked about various animals, but I said birds could actually have their own category on their own, which they can. So when you are doing a reading with someone and you may see a particular bird, I mean, it can go for several animals. You could see several types of dogs and they could be meaning of just something else. Lots of different animals could do that, but we're going to do birds. So for an example, we'll go for a few different birds. This is just off the top of my head. I haven't sat down and researched this. This is what, if I was doing a reading for somebody and got this, it would actually depend on the person that I'm reading for and what I sensed at the time. But for instance, if I got a pigeon, there could be a couple of meanings in that of what you think a pigeon is. So a pigeon in way back when would have been sending messages, would have had messages on their little feet to send other people to things. Also pigeons, they race, so they have pigeon races. So you know, you could say, you know, feeling like you're getting going, you're racing towards something, like that chariot energy, we're moving fastly, or a message is coming to you. Equally, pigeons, especially wood pigeons, and where I live, they are kind of dumb. They do not get out of the way of the road that fast. You have to literally crawl up against near them and shoo them off, because I don't want to obviously run them over. So they aren't the brightest of little beings. So you could read into that, like somebody is just not picking up on the cues, maybe not being bright at the moment, all that kind of stuff. So it's whatever you're feeling at the moment. Let's see what else. Owls, equally, you see in Harry Potter where the owls come with the little letters, so a message coming to you. Owls are thought of as wise, so some wisdom, some learning. Maybe that they're nocturnal too, so you could read something about, you know, the fact they're nocturnal, something in that, whatever that, you know, that would come to you at the time. Eagle is, maybe you would feel like strength and pride, and just they're a predatory animal as well. Let's think about a different animal. A hummingbird, very, very pretty, fast beating, likes the honey, likes the nectar, likes the sweetness in life, maybe like flirting with life or seeking more sweetness and more variety of things to do, or that kind of thing. The robin, the little red robin that comes about, is often thought as a spiritual messenger bird. So if you see a robin that keeps coming about, and they are quite bold little animals, so you could read in that as well. They're bold, they don't mind coming too close to you. Maybe that would be bold and have courage to do something that you're not comfortable doing, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Be bold like the little robin. But a spiritual animal or a message from spirit is often considered with the robin too. Let me think of other birds. You know, your mind goes blank when I've not actually literally put a list in front of me of what birds there is. I've just thought of, let's get on with this video. Maybe a swan, so very, very graceful. They only pick their partner is a lifetime partner once they pick them. They are often considered in readings to do with love, for that aspect. Maybe when you see a swan, if you thought you saw a swan walking outside of the water, they're not so elegant then, are they? So you could read something from that. The magpie's just popped into my head. So the magpie, quite vocal, maybe somebody's being too loud. They're quite bold as well. They'll come in I think is this a magpie that they say like shiny things, so they would definitely nick your jewellery, like shiny things, so a message within that. I think they also pick their partner for life too, so there could be something in there. Let's have it. If you wanna, you can make a suggestion of a bird that what you think its meaning is. But there are just so many birds, and if I got a reading and saw a particular bird, it would invoke something in me thinking of it. So you know, it can be a whole host of animals, birds, and it's whatever you think, oh well, that feels like this, and therefore this is the message that I've got along with it. So that's how it goes. So there's so many. The little duck, goose. Oh yeah, the goose. They're quite little fierce little things, aren't they? Like a guard dog. So maybe an alternative perspective is needed of protection, or somebody else is going to come in and they're not what they think you seem. They're better than you think. They're not. They're unusual, or you're looking at somebody, a new love in your life, and you've got the goose coming in who's willing to protect you, but they're not. It's not straightforward. Or they're not all the same, not in a bad way, not always in a bad way. But the goose, I remember we used to go down the country lanes, and these geese came out, and they were like that. They would chase you, so they are like little guard dogs. So that's what comes into my mind when you see them. So yeah, so like I said, a whole host of birds can mean a lot of things. Okay, that's all I've got for this video, and I shall see you next time. Bye.